Good morning. All right, today we are finally doing a shakedown run on the 180. Now, if you saw in the last episode, the dyno didn't really go to plan. We have some compression issues, but today we're down at Archerfield, which is a smaller track. I've never been here before, but in about 2 weeks' time, we're heading to Queensland Raceway for the big track. So today's a little bit of a shakedown. Not go too hectic, just make sure the car's working properly, no major dramas. Putting the shit tyres on, got some good ones for next week. Been about a year since I've been behind the wheel of this too, so got to brush up on my skills a bit.
I'm a lush, and I'm drunk again.
Where are your shoes, Sam?
I lost them.
Oh, it's not so that you can feel the car.
Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me. I know it's crazy. I love it when you hate me. The highs, the lows, the yes, the no's. You're so hot when you get done. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me.
I believe in a thing called love. Just this time of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. When I look into the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love.
If you don't come in right on that last corner, you just
Yeah, so same thing as the other corners. If you arc that more, so it actually slows you down a little bit and it helps set you up a bit nicer for the bank.
Bridget on board.
Yeah, we have
been in a drift car before?
Never.
Ooh! Have fun?
What? The tyres are shredded. Affirmative.
Did you have fun?
Did I have fun?
You're gonna buy a drift car?
Yeah, it's so fun if I could drive. Yeah, there's no secret that Bree wants a drift car. But Bree's got old slow cars, but my family's got fast flashy cars. So I think maybe I'm ready for the racetrack or the drift track, whichever one comes first.
You two go halves.
I reckon that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to convince her today. She needs to go for a ride with someone good.
Yeah.
Me right now. I gotta touch the car next to us with my finger. Look at the adrenaline that I have.
Oh no, what happened? I saw that, kiss the wall. Sick, she's a bit bent. So Benny was like, because in the last episode, it had no compression. He's like, man, you gotta rebuild it. Which is true, but I just want to drive it. So it is going good, the motor's going right. It's not getting hot, which is kind of fascinating because I couldn't get that shroud on, so it's literally just a fan up on the radiator. Suspension's a little off, so my left-hand strut is bent from last season. I do have new shocks coming, but so that's a little bit funny to play with. The motor's going good, that's the main thing. We're here for shakedown, there's no leak so far. Oil's not getting too hot. Power steering, I do have a fan for, but it's not hooked up, so that's the last thing to do. But a track like this, you're not on the wheel too much. So Yeah, it's going well.
What do you mean?
It was sitting on the water pump pulley.
Oh, like.
Yeah, that was down there and was sitting on it. I'm like,
Okay.
let's not do that.
This is my RB mechanic. Going to fix my power steering belt now. My alignment's out.
Your belt's falling off,
My
that's why.
my belt alignment's out. Look at that. What are you driving today?
I got my Sylvia.
Sick.
Just there. You can see the glitter.
So Arvo session, what do? It's
full
reverse
track.
direction and full track.
It's full track and the track goes this way.
That's
So you
it.
get to like throw it big into the
So you
first
actually
corner
can
and the
get
bank. Oh yeah. Should be
Oh
able to.
yeah.
Alright, so
Fucking sweet.
this will be interesting. I seem to get worse as the morning went on. I don't know why. I was alright at the start. And then a girl hopped in my car. And then the boys rocked up.
Yeah,
It's just
you
too
were
much
heaps
pressure.
distracted, eh?
Too much pressure. Anyway,
I was just impressed it's working.
oh yeah, it's running good.
Yeah.
Something's loose at the back. We'll figure that out. but-
Stay away from me because I don't want my paint job. And it'll probably be my fault.
My
not
paint
yours.
job's way nicer than yours.
Oh, so let's stay away from each other.
Alright guys, hello, welcome to this week's tech tip. Now this week, we're just gonna rapid fire 10 tips and tricks in your workshop and four-wheel drive. So number one, if you've got a tight bolt that you can't undo with one spanner, simply grab another one, put it on the end of the first spanner, and it'll give you that extra leverage to undo the bolt. Number two, if you've done a wheel nut up and your socket's stuck on the end of it, instead of trying to shake it around and jam it off, give it a quick kick in the other direction, and that'll get it nice and loose. Now I see this one too often when undoing oil filters. People sticking screwdrivers through them, trying to undo them with their hand with different tools. Do yourself a favor, get an oil filter strap tool, it's so much easier. And if you don't have a belt tool, you can simply use a fan belt and a spanner. Number four, if you've got to do a quick oil top up and you don't have a funnel, simply put the dipstick in. Number four, if you've got to do a quick oil top up and you don't have yourself a funnel, use the dipstick to help guide the oil down. It makes way less mess. All right, number five, when you're taping up electrical conduit or looming, reverse the tape on the roll first, and then you can get into tight spaces and loom it way easier. Number six, if you've got some faded plastic, just apply a little bit of heat and it'll give it a new lease of life. Number seven, now what is literally the worst thing when camping at the beach is getting sand on your feet, all in your tent or your swag. Literally all you do, a bit of baby powder, it soaks up the moisture and the sand will fall right off. It's the cleanest my feet have ever been, actually. All right, number eight. Now, nobody likes a stinky fridge, and I have a solution. All you gotta do is put a little drop of vanilla essence in your fridge, you're camping, give it a quick wipe around, and the thing will never smell again. Number nine, if you've got an old spigot bearing stuck in the end of a crank, you literally jam a heap of bread in, get a punch and a hammer, it'll pop right out.
Look at that! It's coming out!
All right, number 10 now, don't have a new bit of conduit around the workshop, but if you want to put a bunch of cables through a conduit, get yourself a ring spanner, it simply slides through. Alrighty, well there we have it. There's 10 little tips and tricks for around the workshop and camping. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any more crackers. I want to hear about them. Let's get back to the episode.
Do you reckon this car is European? Maybe Italian. It needed a siesta.
You know the fucking...
You don't get it?
Because it needed a nap.
It needed a nap.
It needed an Arvo nap. Now it's awake again. It's got energy. It runs.
Yeah, a siesta.
It's tired.
It's just like...
I'm f***ing tired. I just have to push it off the track. I'm fucked now.
Yeah, Sam, you just need to relax.
Fucking relax,
Sam,
mate.
just relax, alright?
Less
You're
is
stressing
more.
the car out. The car's stressed. What happened, Sam?
Throttle is like not working. So I've got an electronic drive-by-wire throttle. Instead of having a cable, there's like heaps of pins, and then you just lose throttle and it goes into limp mode. And then it's got a dodgy wire somewhere, I don't know. Alright, it's been pretty epic. That throttle is playing up a little bit. Every time I get out on track, I get a lap or two, so probably wrap it up there. We'll be heading to QR very soon next week, whether it's in this episode or next. That's a high-speed track, so it should be pretty